The phrase trial whack was trending on Twitter in Japan last week. Why? There was an exhibition going on where you could go and browse a selection of massive clubs, whack them, and even purchase them. The people behind the exhibition have even created a strange game they play with these clubs. Let's take a look at how all this came to be. The creator of the exhibit is 30-year-old Kashi Azuma. He dropped out of high school and moved to Canada for a while, came back, spent some time grinding a full-time office job, and now he lives alone raising chickens in an actual middle-of-nowhere city called Ouda near Nara. While sometimes working odd jobs like mowing lawns or felling trees, he also managed to write a relatively well-received book and even tutors English and math to middle school kids. Why clubs? Clubs naturally come into use when living in undeveloped areas, for example when whacking in posts in the field or when hammering in a wedge to fell trees. While initially only making clubs for their intended use, he found that people were actually incredibly happy to receive them as gifts. He started making all kinds of different clubs from different materials and eventually came to host this exhibit. The venue for this exhibit is a hotel in Kitahama, whose general manager is a high school friend of his. Friends are what are actually important, huh? With the help of lumber mills, they have managed to create clubs of many different shapes and sizes. From the easily available oak, Zelkova, and sawtooth oak to the rare daisy and loquat. They can range from incredibly heavy to super light. The roughness of the wood and smoothness of the bark can also vary. The violent aspect of holding a club is also attractive. There aren't often times where you get to hit something as hard as you can, he said with a grin. To try to promote the exhibition, his friend at the hotel reached out to an art magazine, but there was no response. Azuma started the exhibit with absolutely no idea if the world would be interested in his clubs, but was pleasantly surprised when it quickly went viral on Twitter. This led to tons of people coming and seeing the exhibit. After only 6 of the 10 days, he had sold 70 clubs for around 700,000 yen. The exhibit had free entry. Test whacking the clubs was also free, but only available until 3 p.m. to prevent disturbing the hotel guests above. There was a little guidebook you could buy for 1,000 yen. Here are some pictures from it. This special club is priced at 100 million yen. The rules of the game I showed earlier seem to be that one person will use a club to hit another club, that club flies into the air, everyone else uses their clubs to try to whack it in the middle of the air, and if they do, they get points. It seems a bit dangerous though. I'll show some footage here and link the full games in the description if you want to watch. They have 2 versions, a fully edited version and a stationary cam version. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new background music in the videos. My friend made it for me. It's really good. As always, like, subscribe, etc. See you next week. Thanks again.